Y'all watch the game today?
Yeah, just finished.
Man,
Pathetic.
that nigga Luca. That nigga
Pathetic.
Luca, bro. He's
Pathetic.
just so fun to watch. Him and Kyrie just so fun to watch. Like these niggas were hooping, like just taking tough shots after tough shots and nothing but net, nothing but net. Them niggas is too cold, bro.
Yeah, that's
Them
just
two
crazy.
niggas. Like, and if there's a team that like who has the most wing defenders to throw at them, I
It
would
will
say
be
this is the team, right?
It'll be Clippers.
Bro, when they
It would be
had
the Clippers.
them all on the court, Westbrook, Kawhi, PG, like
Uh-huh.
why y'all not everybody scoring like perfect lineup right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
It
had
was, like
Russ
he was
knocking
still,
down threes. Where's everyone else at?
but everyone, yeah, no one was doing nothing.
Made no damn sense. Made no damn sense at all. But you still feeling good about your Clippers, Big Ross?
Man,
Are you think the Clippers?
I went to the
He
Clippers.
said, "Watch out for the Clippers." Say the first, as soon as they won the first game, they're like, "Oh, what I
Oh,
tell you about the Clippers? What
was
I tell you about the Clippers?"
Did
And
we
I'm
get
like,
his? Did we
I,
get his rundown though of like the whole
I did
conference?
not get his rundown for each one, but he was high, hell, and bent on the Clippers.
because this
And
is the they have to do something this year. They have to.
I mean, yeah,
Got
yeah, I agree
older.
with that.
They're only getting older, so I feel like you have to bet on them and be like, okay, this was gonna happen. Because like, what more do you need? You literally have everything what you need. You got bench players, you got stars, you got superstars, you got a postman. Like, what more do you
It
need?
just sucks because Kawhi has been out for a month.
And he's always
You know what I'm
out from
saying? So
he
I know,
used to.
but like, so it's they really have better chemistry last game because they went into the playoffs with that squad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that played a factor in my opinion compared to now. I mean, of course, Kawhi has to be on the court because he's cold. You know what I'm saying? He does it on both sides, and you if he's available, you take him. But I think game 4, Clippers are gonna take
Here's my
because of
thing.
that reason. The chemistry will start coming together at that time. But
In
I hope
theory,
not. I hope I want Dallas to take it
like
all.
they were missing a lot of open shots. Like that had nothing to do with rhythm or nothing. They were missing shit. And, like that's the part
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, an overall aspect, yeah, they were doing stuff like in the half court game. There's a lot of open layups and fast breaks that they missed, turnovers, stupid turnovers that they did. It's like, dog, that has nothing to do with Kawhi. Kawhi's not even on the court right now. Y'all got to do that. And again, that goes back to y'all have been in the league long enough. This isn't
Yeah.
OKC. OKC was doing that shit, and they still won, but they were doing stupid shit like that because they're all young. All right, cool. But all y'all niggas been
Yeah,
in the league for 10
it's no
plus
excuse.
I I
It's no
said it. I
excuse.
said up on the.
fuck.
Hold on. Let me check something. Let me look at how did Harden do statistically. I don't think he did. Watching the game didn't look like he was a factor besides fouling at the end.
Like 5 or something.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, James Harden led the team at 22 points,
That's a good
and
James Harden
10
game.
Paul George as well. 2 for 10 at the 3-point line. 6, 8, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Yeah, I mean that's what he was supposed to do. That's what we will kind of you will want him to
That's
do.
the James
But
Harden.
that's
That's
like Shaq had just said. You're at home. One of y'all got to take over. Like y'all are all superstars. Y'all all have superstar
Well,
capability. One of y'all got to
a
take
Clippers
over.
home, a Clippers home game is not a home game.
I mean, fuck. I'm just saying, like,
it's the playoffs though.
bro. Superstar.
I feel you. It's the playoffs, but being in that every time I've been in that stadium, it doesn't feel like a Clippers game at all. Like I was there against the Sixers, I was there against the Rockets, and both times it's like it wasn't. I mean, of course, it makes more noise than not, but there's some people in there. Like I heard someone when Paul George was at the free throw line saying "boo," like that's not happening at the New York. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's really not. But there's a point to be made there. But what I want to talk about is okay. So now it's the whole everyone's going back on the road to a away team. Like the away team's now the home team. All the 2 games are done. Almost everyone except 2 teams won out at home. What do y'all take of that? Do you think the because like I remember like it used to be I was thinking about this earlier how if that was the case everyone went 1-0, right? That means none of the playing teams won. Usually, I would think like, oh, they have momentum. They coming off another game. They're coming in. The other team's been rested, so they might be a little rusty. That one of those teams come in and like sneak one in. That didn't happen this time. Everyone went 1-0, and almost everyone like kind of who thought would take game 1 and 2 or taking game 1 and 2 in that way, in my opinion. Y'all have an
Yeah,
opinion about that? Any take about
yeah.
that?
I
If that makes
mean,
sense, what I'm asking.
both of the 7 seeds had chances to win the game. They both smoked the games. Both
They
of them
did
smoked the
too.
game.
They did
Like
too.
so,
Yeah,
is that I think that plays a part into it. I think that
that
playing
shit.
does. They probably fatigued. They didn't play what that's 3 games now in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, it probably shouldn't, but it does. I'm sure it does. It's 3 games in a week and a
Yeah,
half, 2 weeks. I'm sure that played a toll. And LeBron had to come out. I remember watching LeBron had to come out the game in the third quarter. He had just got in, but I guess he had like a quick little, and they went back kind of fast. So he had to come out the game. He was exhausted. He was
mm. You
exhausted,
said
bro.
what,
Like he had
Ross?
to come out the game. I'm sure that plays a part into it. Cause I'm sure if you didn't have to play in, you're a little more fresh. So it could, but they both had chance to win the game, but they
Mm.
smoked
Right
them.
there, Coop. You hit it. But a different aspect. That's why they're the 7 seed, 8 seed, 9 seed because of that stupid shit that they did all season. The Lakers
All
could
right.
be playing and be the easiest. I is probably third, fourth seed, right? If they didn't do those stupid things, and I was looking at, I was like, if they had Klay Thompson, that one play, just have him every once in a while in
I
there,
that is
stupid
like the
shit would
perfect
happen.
fit for the
But let me tell you
Lakers. I
something.
keep
Well,
telling
you're gonna
people.
get because when LeBron goes out, AD still does his thing, but the offense can't run through him fluently. He'll get his shit, but it kind of gets stagnant. And that's what happened yesterday. It got stagnant when LeBron was off, and it shouldn't be that way at this point. You
It
need
got
one
it
more
got
person to kind
stagnant
of
both,
run it
honestly.
through. Because D'Lo was
Yeah.
doing his thing, but it wasn't really running. It was like when he was off too, because he was sitting down. It was like no one else.
AD cannot go 0 points in the fourth quarter. You
Yeah,
cannot
Zero
let
points
that.
in
AD,
in the
AD,
last
you
19 minutes of the
cannot have
game. The
zero
last 19
points
minutes, 0 points.
in the
You can't
last
do that.
19. And you can't do that, and you want to
You
win,
do
bro.
that.
Like
D'Lo,
you can't. And when you have a 40-year-old nigga out here doing more than you, bro, come on, man. Like
so that
I
gap,
understand,
LeBron had like
but
those
but
6
they
points.
the high pick and roll with LeBron and AD was
it
fucking
was
working.
bro, it was butter,
Yo,
nigga. They
AD,
couldn't
why the
stop
fuck
it.
were you?
They
Why
couldn't stop
AD? Why
it.
you got 0 points in the fourth quarter? You can't let that happen, AD. Like you just can't.
Couldn't
Like
stop
that.
it, bro.
That was like a big problem. That also brings up my next question. So like, out the two teams, the Sixers and Lakers, which one's like y'all think is a harder emotional overcome? Like going into Game 3, like fuck,
Probably
like
this,
damn that
in my
it
opinion, I
that
think
like. And also my next follow up question with that: do you think those type of games are hurting them for this series specifically, or is it helping them?
Uh, I'll go first. I say emotional will definitely be the Sixers because they're emotional roller
So the
coaster.
Sixers, you're saying theirs is harder to get over, or like it was
Well,
like what you? Because the question was like out the two between the Lakers and Sixers, which one's like
right.
the harder emotional to emotional
Oh,
climb up this ladder compared
yeah, yeah,
to like
yeah.
based off the way they lost?
Because at this point, it's like, what else can happen now? They have up and down schedule with not schedule, but up and down season with Embiid.
That's a
When
good
Embiid is
point.
in the game, bro, he should have won MVP this season. He would have won MVP this season, but he got hurt. Then they go down. Then he comes back. Then he got hurt again, and we're like, oh fuck, what we doing? What we doing? Now we do everything fucking right. He doesn't get hurt, and then we still lose. What more can we fucking do? And then Embiid was kind of down, and he was talking like this, whoop de whoop de whoop. Nigga, you are the best player. We need you to be like, all right, come on, Nick, let's go game 3, let's get it. But you're getting all emotional and shit. You already, and he's emotional because he wants to play. He got all this other shit he wants. He doesn't want to get hurt, and everything is like on Embiid getting hurt or not because it's gonna be great. But then you do all this shit and you lose. You needed one of those games. So now it's like shit. What more? I don't know. That they
So
might
you
have one
think
more.
it's this? You think it's
Right?
gonna
That might
spark a
be it.
fire for 76ers right now?
What more fire do you need? Like, what more can they do that they didn't? Like, what did they like? I can't see. Maxie went off. You know what I'm saying? Well, I wanted Max to go off.
He
He went off.
also choked.
Huh?
He also
you
choked. He also choked. You got to say both things. He's the reason why they had that turnover. He also had a
yeah,
chance to
yeah.
tie the game up, and he blew the layup. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, he
I wouldn't
got
say
you
he
I want to talk
choked
about that.
because that's
I
how
want to talk
he
about
played.
that.
Like, I wouldn't say that's choke. That's how he plays. He'll do that in the third quarter.
No, bro, no, that's the choke. You cannot.
That's
It's the
fucking
playoffs.
cold.
It's the playoffs. You gotta play big boy ball. You can't be doing all this bullshit. You can't be trying to do that. Grab the ball, hold on to the fucking ball, take the foul.
Thank you.
You can't be trying to draw a foul. No, nigga, win the game.
Yeah, he was.
What are you doing?
He's
You
young.
can't be doing all this shit.
You're right. He's young.
Okay, but doesn't change the
Right.
fact that he didn't choke. Like that nigga choked. Like yeah,
Right.
Maxie had a game on him for real, but he also and then that fucking last pass pissed me off. Why the hell you threw the Joel Embiid when there's like 0.5 seconds left? You had a better shot. I want Maxie to take that shot. He hit a deeper three than where he was, and he had separation. But he threw it to Joel Embiid at the last second. Like, bro, that's that 2K shit. Like, oh, I don't want the turnover here. You shoot. It felt like, bro,
Yeah.
it pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. But go ahead, Coop. Same question. About the emotional climb.
Emotional. I got the Sixers on like the emotional side. It's gonna be that was a tough game to lose. Like you up 5 points in 30 seconds to go. 2 offensive rebounds. You can't. That's hard to come back from. The Lakers more so. It was just LeBron. Honestly, when KCP fell, he shouldn't have shot that shot. He should have waited, moved the ball. It was a 5-second difference on the shot clock. Move the ball, get closer to the last shot. You shoot that. That was a crazy shot to shoot. I don't know, but the Lakers, I think it's more so just adjustments. They could have won the game, but they did play probably their best game. Honestly, it's sad to say that they probably played their best game, but I'm gonna go with the Sixers on like the emotional side. That's a tough game to lose. That's hard.
And what was my second question? I had a follow up on top of that. Y'all don't remember either.
Hell no.
What'd you say?
I had a follow. Me too. I had a follow up question behind that. I just don't remember. But it's all good.
You think of the follow up question?
Ross don't. He can barely remember what happened 50 seconds. He can barely remember what he just said just now. So no, Ross don't. But there was a follow up question I wanted to ask. I don't think this is the one I asked specifically. With these two games down, which series or player has been you've been impressed by, like unexpected things you're seeing that you're seeing?
These series, any series.
Just past this 2 games, any series, any game. Like I didn't expect this game to go like this, or on the flip side, one that's been underwhelming. Like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing? Like this is just I did not expect y'all to be like this bad, or this player to be this bad.
No, not really.
Because I think for me, I'm liking what I see from Cavaliers. I knew they were gonna win, but they're looking good. Donovan Mitchell's looking good when he needs to look good. Go ahead, Coop.
Maybe I'll piggyback off that because we was talking about that in the first time we was talking. I think it's more so a disappointment for me for the Orlando Magic. Like nobody's doing.
They have been disappointment.
They're young.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're young.
Pretty much, and they shown and they like. I mean, last game they lost by 10, but the game was really over in the fourth quarter.
It really was. Yeah.
Right.
They gonna need like a 40-piece game from Bankero at home type shit to win the game, just off the emotions and energy.
They'll get one.
Right now, I think they'll get one, but they're not showing it. So I like the Cavaliers as well. I would say a player. I would go with Maxey. We was talking about him. He hooping, bro. That's a player we didn't really put in the conversation. He hooping for real. So his team is losing, but he hooped both games. He has some bad. He has like Ross said, young mistakes, but he hooping though. And I think he gonna gonna send in his name in that playoff, like they saying playoff Jamal and playoff this, playoff that. He gonna be one of those young players playoff, such as. So.
Man, I'm not sure if I'm impressed by this, but I just have to give the man, like, I like how fucking Anthony Edwards is going at KD, bro.
No, yeah.
He's like, he's not, how some players like try to get the pick and like get the better matchup and like go off of that, get the lesser defender. And is going at KD and not giving a fuck, bro. And I'm liking that. That man got the dog in him right now. He didn't have a great game, but his presence on the court was felt. His presence on the court was felt, and that's something that you can add. That's what you want your star player to do. Like, you don't have a great game. What else are you doing? Oh, okay, you getting blocks, assists, making plays like that. That
3 steals and a
that's what's
block.
up.
So yeah, he doing his thing.
You know what I'm saying? So where his I heard them while I was watching it, like his plus minus was the best on the Timberwolves, which is
Yeah,
not surprising.
that's the team.
But
I tell you, I guess I could put them in that same thing we thought. Would you just ask the question? A team I'm surprised with their
like,
bench. Their
yeah,
bench is
that's what
more.
and yeah, the bench is nice.
Their
Like
bench is
on that
especially game
same
one. Tonight they didn't do great, but you know, it was,
My
uh
play, McDaniels, because I was talking to
yeah,
Brandon about that the other day. I'm like, man,
and caught it. And
I
caught it. Like
called
we
it.
have a McDaniels.
Like, he got Cat, he got this. I'm like, no. They need somebody else to take the pressure off of Ant. Ant had 15 tonight, and McDaniels averaged 18 points. So I'm like, if he can boost that up a little bit, they can go deep in the playoffs now because they got. And I said Conley too. I was like, Conley's gonna give me a little bit. Conley gave him I think 18 as well. So I'm like, Conley's gonna give you that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you
Yeah.
just enough. But Ant's gonna take you to the top. But you need someone else. McDaniels is that dude. I don't know if he can keep that up. And throughout the playoffs, he can probably do it this series. Maybe he just got a favorable matchup. Because I'm looking at the Suns and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all got niggas left
That's
and right.
been my disappointment. That's what I was about to say. The Suns has been
Yeah.
my disappointment.
Yeah.
Like I don't like I said, I picked Minnesota to win that series, but the Suns are not looking good. Like the
Yeah,
past two
like,
games, I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
granted,
That's why.
Minnesota defense is nice, but the Suns, because I want to switch my pick. The Suns have not looked good, like from anyone. Like KD, Bill
Hey,
has been like,
that's the conversation
huh,
I'm bringing to.
Booker, like,
That's the conversation, bro. That's the conversation. Is KD? This is a legacy playoffs in my opinion for KD, bro. Like he's
mm.
slowly he's going down. Look, Jokic gonna pass him. If Jokic win the playoff, if Jokic win the MVP, or if he win both, it's crazy. But if he win either or MVP or the championship this year, he's surpassed in my opinion KD. Steph has already passed him. You know he down like he's slowly but sure. And if Luka kick up and win them 1 or 2, if they gonna creep up past KD, he's not doing anything. He's not leading the team, bro. Like
And you know what's not helping this scenario? LeBron James. When LeBron James is
yeah,
still
like
being like that guy
oh,
older,
that's gonna hurt a
and
lot of
that's what I'm saying.
definitely
That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
That's
For
like
sure.
if LeBron was like going downhill, like Vince Carter downhill last year, then it
only
wouldn't
can shoot
be
three.
as it wouldn't be so much of a thorn in the side. But like when you look at KD not performing at a top level, and you see LeBron still doing it, like making these catch buckets like this, falling on the ground, being a hole, knocking down
Well,
threes. Like
hell, I
KD,
hope
would you put his team in a place to win? KD hasn't put
that
his team in a place to win the series
no,
yet,
you don't.
and you can't. Yeah, I
He
mean,
had one assist.
you
He had
might.
one assist in game one, and two, I think he had 2 assists tonight.
KD
Like
has 2 rings.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's like he had 2 or 3. I couldn't remember. 2 or
you got
3.
It was
two.
only 2
2.
because the
Yeah,
third one he
okay.
got hurt. Third year.
This,
Yeah, they
So
lost. They
that
lost
means,
the
I
rest.
mean, you're right. Jokic would have 2. KD would have 2. I think
Jokic got
Jokic
3
would have
like,
to
MVPs. I mean,
be.
KD got 1 MVP, 2 MVP.
and have dominant numbers, nigga. Dominant numbers on the route to that shit. KD had real great numbers, but look who's on your team. No, it was Jokic and everybody else. Like that plays a part.
Nah,
And
KD. No, I
then
mean he gonna
switching
be
teams like this
he gonna be
is
top
hurting
10
his legacy as
all time
well.
scorer
Like,
though.
no, yeah, I think so too. I mean, is he
He gonna
not
be
there
top
right
10 all
now?
time scorer. I don't
I'm
know,
not
but
sure if he's
I
there right
think he'll
now, but
end up
like,
there. He only like
yeah, KD
33.
has to. KD
But
has
the
to
thing
get
about
one at
Jokic,
It's
home
just like
right
I'm
now.
talking about like legacy, bro.
Game
Like
three. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. You cannot get swept. Not with this team.
you gotta beat this team.
You
It's a young
gotta
team.
beat this
Two
team.
Booker
Honestly, though.
and Beal, bro. You
Honestly,
have to
though.
be beating this team. I mean, they're really good.
You got
They're
it. Yeah.
talented, but
they
they
have
put the team together to win championships.
that's the word of the series, chemistry. And
That's
Timberwolves
true, yeah.
and fucking
Bro,
Suns.
Denver has the best chemistry I've ever seen. Like that team
Ever seen
know how to
Yeah,
not
them
that I can
Warriors was
remember.
different for a minute.
cool
The
Okay,
each
that's true.
Warriors,
True.
the Warriors was
That's true. But like,
different.
but
yeah.
you're
Niggas
seeing
was
the
Before KD.
value.
Cosmo,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. And after KD too, shit, they were
No,
moving.
I'm just saying like
But you,
that 72-19 was oh my, it was crazy, bro.
yeah. Yeah,
17 is
they
crazy,
all the off ball screens. No one, yeah, people didn't
bro.
know what
And
to
this
do.
ball steady moving.
But we're seeing chemistry come and play in these playoffs. I think like chemistry really matters. I mean, I think you can arguably say tonight against Dallas versus the Clippers. Luka and Kyrie's been playing all season together, and they really play well off of each other now.
They're starting to
Like
mesh.
helping, like setting shit up. Like it's getting
Like,
a crazy dynamic duo where the Clippers have been everyone's been in and out the injury. Like and the chemistry showed on like kind of this orientation, like getting the ball at right places, who's holding the ball, like when's getting the ball. Who is getting the ball at the last time with the Clippers? Who should get the ball? I don't know. It really depends on the game. It could be James Harden, Kawhi, or Paul George. But I think
PG
because
should
it's
be the
not
one.
that one,
PG or
huh?
Kawhi be the ones automatically. Westbrook
I
should
don't
not
know.
be.
PJ be cold. PJ be
No,
too cold for me sometimes,
but
bro.
but
Nigga
that's
be like one
that's
for
what
seven, and
that's his team.
I'd
That's
throw James
technically
Harden in there.
PG and Kawhi's team. It's technically their team. They should be the ones taking it. No matter, oh, he's going cold. No, nigga, it don't matter. We're paying you X amount of dollars not to drop 28 points in the 3.5 quarters. We're paying you all this money to hit the game winning shots and close it out.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because like here's my thing, right? I
Also
was
true.
thinking, I'm like, what do they do after this? Right? Because you've been doing the same thing, fourth, fifth seed, out first and second round, that's it. You can't implode the team because you got this big stadium you got with all these people coming in, all this shit. You can't implode and start over. You can't fire Tyrone Lue because he's a great coach and you have someone else. Now the whole team's gonna unravel and you got this big ass stadium on that shit. You gotta keep these players. You can't do nothing else. They're just stuck
I
in
think yeah,
mediocrity.
they stuck into their stadium open. I think once that stadium opens, if they don't have a great season next year, they're gonna break this shit up.
Yeah.
PG gone.
Because you can't keep having the same.
Yeah, because I think that's a great point because I think if that wouldn't have been the case, if the stadium's open next year, they would. I mean, year after next, they would have broke these niggas up, bro. If they lose to Luke and them, if they lose this first round series, they're gonna broken up.
This
Ooh.
is ridiculous.
Who would and should if that scenario was to happen, if the Clippers was to break up their team, what players should they keep, if any at all? Like, man, all
No,
right, we can let everyone else go. We need to
I mean like
not
not
one,
like
like
none of the stars,
so not you
no
don't try to keep
Russell.
Harden, Paul, Kawhi, like try to build still something around them, or just blow the whole
Nah, I
shit up.
blow it up. I'll blow it up. I might keep Russ if he want to come and I'll be a mentor. He in the city is where he's from and shit like that. I mean, y'all from LA, but because I think he might have the smallest contract too. So I'll probably try to keep
Yeah, he
Russ
does.
and get rid of him, shipping Harden away. Unless Harden will do the same thing, stay and be maybe a bridge guard to
Not
my
gonna have,
young talent.
in a couple years, the contract's gonna be up. You're not gonna have to ship him away.
That too is what I'm saying. If like I said, if this is in this scenario, it'll be perfect. I hold him as
Mhm.
bridge guards to my younger guards. Get all the first round I can get for Kawhi and PG because that was the 2 stars anyway. So that's where you're gonna get the most value back from them two.
So I would say just hold on to PG as long as possible. The reason
Yeah,
why
me
I
too.
say that is hold up. The reason why I say that is he can fit with what other player they
Oh
get,
man.
like a younger player. Let me finish. I
Go
feel
ahead.
like Paul George can
Playoff P.
because he's a wing defender. So like he's a wing like also
You
offensive
was
scorer.
just talking shit about the man. I forgot about you. You was literally just talking shit about him. You just
All
gonna
right,
say,
but
I'm
the
talking
point the
about
point I'm saying,
PG.
like out of everyone to keep, out of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, I would try to keep Paul George,
First
not to
round pick.
build around him, not to
Go
build
get
around
Wimby, your
him.
little brother.
You
Go
give
get
up
Wimby,
Paul
little
George for
brother.
that.
Get some first round
You give
picks.
up Paul George for that.
You
But I'm
getting
just
first.
saying,
You getting
if
at least
there was a player
a
to
piece.
keep,
That's
if
4,
there
not
was a play, if there was a player to keep, I say Paul George because whatever player you bring in after that, he probably will complement with them. And it still gives you a good enough player that y'all won't be irrelevant, and you can still have someone coming in and making sales and having the
how old
fans
is Paul
watch
George, bro?
something instead of being like a
That's all.
huh.
I agree with you. If Paul George 29 or younger, I agree. But I know he's not, so he's like, bro, he's too
I'm talking about
old.
up to another like 4 year
4 years.
deal.
No, he's not gonna be.
He's 33. 4 years. You think he's LeBron? Hell no. Hell no. He got another 2.5 good years, maybe a year and a half. Like, and he ain't been playing great because he haven't really been having to. Like, it's four niggas on the team who can really score the ball. Like, I don't know. I got another 2 years, maybe.
This is why it should be a sweep. This is why I picked them at the beginning. Because nigga, what the fuck else do y'all need?
I picked him too. I think, if I am mistaken.
No, you had Dallas.
On that note,
good me.
God damn, nigga.
Yeah,
Both.
Dallas.
Good me.
Let me see.
Mosley too, but I do think Charles was saying.
Yeah, you had Dallas 4-3.
Because you holding the ball.
Yeah, Dallas 4-3. Which it might be.
Let the ball come to you. So wide open shot because they're gonna rotate. Wide open shot.
Who you talking about?
Luka,
yeah.
Because I think since Kyrie was playing with LeBron, he knows how to kind of let the game
play off,
compliment a player.
But if Luka can do that and just let Kyrie get the ball a little bit, because they don't really turn the ball over as a team, not too much. They just don't score.
That's kind of what they did tonight.
That hole was so nice, and that nigga fucking botched it, nigga. What are you doing? And I was like, that's the difference between the Clippers and Dallas, what they should have won, because they were doing shit where they just couldn't score. They were having wide open shots, they were just missing them. And if Luka just let the ball come to him, wide open shot, that's gonna be you instead of number 11, whoever the fuck that nigga was, doing some shit.
Kyrie Irving?
No, what number was that nigga? I don't know. Afro ass nigga, yeah, like skin nigga Afro.
Oh, the thing that
Kyrie Irving. Dumbass number 11. You talking about Lively?
Lively.
Yeah.
Dumbass nigga number 11. Oh, just Kyrie Irving, no big deal. But I mean, what you're talking about, Coop and Ross, like that's kind of what they did tonight. Like, they played off Kyrie, like said Luka dribble penetration. These niggas boxing. Hey Charles. Yeah, I think that's the key to winning the series. Just have them like Exum gave him some good minutes too though. Exum came in and like gave him some energy. I like what I saw from him. But
gonna affect him.
What does the Clippers need to do to win this series, and what does Dallas need to do to win this series?
The Clippers need, like Ross said, somebody got to take over a game, bro, to win the series. Like it got to be Kawhi, it got to be PG taking over a game, like not 15 points, taking over. Let me see how many shot attempts. 17 shot attempts and 14 shot attempts. That's too many shot attempts to not take over a game, bro. So one of them two have to take over, these games for them to win. Honestly, Dallas, like you said, they got to keep doing what they're doing. Keep the Luka and Kyrie show going. Keep that 2-man and keep PJ Washington involved. And keep Gafford got to get more involved. But keep Cleveland come off the bench hitting three. They have the perfect recipe.
Their roster is perfectly set, not perfectly, but really set up to who they have as their team, as their starters, to complement each other.
Even in game one, they were just missing shots. They was open. Yeah. They were literally just missing shots. Like that's why I said there was nothing James Harden did. He ain't stopping them from hitting shots. They were just really they had an off night.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing bad about this team when they have off night.
James, what James Harden did do helped them win. Like without it, it doesn't. They're not winning. But that's what I'm saying. It took James Harden to do what he needed to do while they were missing shots to win.
My person pointing at.
But what do you think, Ross? What do you answer the question though? What does Clippers need to do to win the series? What does Dallas need to do to win the series?
Yeah, what Clippers need to do to win the series for PG-13 to step up. That's it. He needs to be the one to close. He has to be the one. At the end of the day, it has to go through him. Let everyone do everything else. In the fourth quarter, he's the clutchest one. And basketball, playoffs, especially in their history, out of all of them, you're the guy. That's what you went out there. Kawhi will be the one too. But Kawhi, you get hurt too much. We can't rely on you. PG-13, you're the
True.
one here. We gotta trust that you're gonna be the guy. If Kawhi's hot, all right, cool. That's an easy switch off to let Kawhi get it. But PG has to be the one that has to take over because he can play point forward. And I'm not saying he has to score, but he can literally play point forward. When Westbrook gets the ball, hey, right here, slow down. Let me get it, and we can do whatever. Because Westbrook, that's 5 points at least. Westbrook is doing Westbrook shit. You know what I'm saying? When PG can get it, slow it down, slow just a little bit, and then you get it. You're the only one that can do that. Harden's not going to do it. Kawhi doesn't do it. We don't want Westbrook to do it.
And,
You are the guy that
and
has to be the one.
You gotta
PG,
step up.
they don't need to do anything else. They've been doing great. They do have they have everything. PG has to be the X factor. That's it. For Dallas,
piggyback on that, let me
it.
stop you real quick. So, would
Yeah.
you like to see PG just to be more so the closer, kind of how like Jamal Murray was yesterday, and like maybe not need to be all around player, but like when we need you the most, finish up in the fourth quarter for us, or
Um.
is he still like has to be that guy?
No, I want to say, and I hate to say this, but
Because I
whatever.
think I
LeBron,
think they have enough
slow it
players
down.
that he could just
Control it because he can pass the ball. You have enough players who can score at will. You just got to get them there, and you're gonna. And then at the end of the day, if you don't have the shot, you can hit a shot. When everything's backed up, they're not doing anything. You can take over and hit the shot. So you don't got to be the one scoring like Jamal Murray did. He had to do that. It was him and Jokic all day. It was it. They don't have to do that. You don't need a one-on-one. You got all these people who can score, and even Westbrook hitting a three. He's gonna hit a clutch wide open three for whatever reason, wide open. You know what I'm saying? But let him do that. Don't let him run around and get that shot that gives him confidence on the layup. And now the next two possessions do goofy shit. No, you take over, and if you see the shot, then score because you can do it at will. Slow it down. Let Harden get the corner three. You know what I'm saying? Where he's there sitting in the corner, not him trying to do some shit. That's it. That's all he got to do. If PG do that, take over like that in the fourth. That's it. In middle of the third. This that. That's it.
show up in the
Amen.
second half. Huh? Man, that's a good one. And what about Dallas? What does Dallas need to do to win the series?
Dallas's second people, they just have to score those easy points. That's it. You ain't got to do anything out your game. Kyrie and them are going to do everything else. The stars and the second players, they can do everything else. When you're in, get your easy layup. That's it. Get your because layups. You're getting wide open threes. You don't got to do nothing else. You got to do no penetration, none of that shit. You hit those, that's it. That's gonna be game because they're gonna get their 30 piece. You know, 30 and 8, and then 10. Get your shit. Your two, your fast breaks. Get that shit. Step up right there. You good. I feel like because they missed a lot. They had a lot of points on the board, and when I mean points, what I call points is like ones that's the easy layup. Like I go back again to the Kyrie had two wide open passes that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like that one behind the back, that was crazy. Hit that three wide open. Kyrie's gonna find
Nasty.
you, nigga. Kyrie will find you. You're gonna have an easy shot.
And
I don't even
Luca.
know what that nigga's name
And
is. He
Luca.
had a wide open three. You
And Luca.
know what I'm saying? Kyrie had that and then had an alley oop. Nigga, why you miss it? Just put it up. Or if you can't, just catch it. Go back up with it. No one was behind you because they were on Kyrie. Easy points on the board. You know what I'm saying? So if you do that shit, they got it. Because the Clippers gonna fuck up. So but everything I just said
No,
is like
old Dallas ass niggas.
PG is not gonna do
Cowboy ass niggas.
All right. Let's go to what was the other game today? It was
Yeah, add one
The
more thing.
Bucks.
I
Okay.
have more faith
before.
in Dallas people who I said than what PG doing that. I have more faith in that happening. So I guess I kind of
So okay. So you're leaning towards Dallas maybe winning it all, winning the
because
series.
we have a better collective. I don't know what the fuck that was, and we keep seeing the same shit with the Clippers. You know, they keep. I don't know what it is because it's not Tyronn Lue. It's not. I feel he's calling the right plays and the right things to get him set up.
Hmm.
I don't
Okay.
Fuck Birmingham.
So staying on this same topic, we got what?
Same, nigga, same.
Fuck them niggas on.
What'd you say?
I said
Who?
fuck Birmingham.
He said,
Yeah, that man's not a good coach.
not at all, bro.
But
You
yeah, I
call
don't
something
know.
out, stupid
Yeah,
ass nigga.
Right.
good ass nigga. So let's stay on that same topic. For Minnesota and Phoenix, what does Phoenix need to do to win the series? What does Minnesota need to do to win the series?
You go, bro.
All right, so for Phoenix, I just need KD to get hot and Devin Booker stop playing point guard. Find someone else to
That
do
ain't
something. He don't need to be playing.
they ain't winning.
Exactly why I didn't pick them niggas to win. But that's honestly like what really needs to happen. Like they all need to have a big game to win. Like they all have to have a 30-point game and a 30-30-25 or 30-20-29 ish. You know, they have to all like play along. Now Grayson Allen's out as well. So it's like you really now gotta step it up. But I've been to Phoenix Stadium before. That shit's gonna be loud and rocking. So they probably can get a game off of them. If they
Not for
don't,
long.
they yeah, they don't. It's a wrap. But I think KD needs to have his KD 40-point game type of thing, where he's just not missing a thing, and it gets down to the end, and he still hits like last second shot, and his foot's gonna be behind the line this time. But for Minnesota, they're doing everything right. I just want to see Cat get a little bit more involved in the offense. Like I don't see enough plays run for him. Like, but it was working. I mean, why fix what isn't broken? I feel that, but I feel like if they can get Cat into the game more offensively too, because like Gobert was getting like 17, 18 points. You know, if you have that same stuff with Cat, like they can if he can get like a good 25, 30 point game, it can be a 20-point blowout to be honest. And this is what you want to try to set up for next series. So practice other shit now while y'all up to see what works. And I think one of the things is having Cat more implemented into the offense because Aaron's gonna do what he's gonna do, and it's working right now. But adding Cat to it, then they really about to make some noise to make a deep push because that team can match up against Phoenix. Against Denver very well, and that can be a team to kind of knock them off. Like Cooper was talking about them, they got guys to throw at Jokic, they got guys to throw at Jamal Murray. Like this number one defense in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken, for a
They
reason.
do.
So so I think they're doing everything right. But if they can have Cat get involved too, but he got to stay out of foul trouble. Every time I watch this nigga, he's always in foul trouble.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't get it. He got to learn how to stop fouling. There was one against KD. He literally just, I'm like, bro, why you at the half
that was
court
the
line?
stupidest
You said
foul
I was
I've
so
seen
stupid.
all night,
Like,
nigga.
like,
And then
bro,
he
what are
get
you
mad.
doing?
Bro, why you
Exactly.
that
Like
was
he
a dumbass
stomping off.
foul.
Like what? No, nigga, that was
Let
on
him know.
you. Like you should not been
Let,
there, huh?
yeah, so
So
he
that's
just
what I'm
let.
like. So like honestly, maybe that's why he hasn't had his stats the way it should be because niggas in foul trouble.
Both
So I
games.
guess
Both
stay out
games
of
he
foul
been in foul
trouble,
trouble.
bro.
Both games he been in foul
Today?
trouble.
Oh, he said both games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of them. Yeah, both
but
of them. He been in
yeah,
foul trouble.
yeah, it's on the back right now. But man, McDaniel's, if he can be that nice little X factor, ooh, this
Oh,
team can be.
oh,
This team can be. But yeah, that's my two for Phoenix and Minnesota.
for them, Conley has to keep it going because Conley be disappearing sometimes, and I feel like
He's that veteran that they need to be for the
Yeah.
playoffs. Yeah, I like that.
he's the one
Yeah.
that middle of the third quarter, you get 5 points that we need. You got to be the one.
Hmm.
5 points and assists in that middle third when it gets like Anthony's out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Edwards is out, and you got that shit where it's teetering. You need someone. Collins got to
He
be
ain't
the
gotta score, but he gotta create offense.
yeah.
He has to
Give
create
me a
offense. I
fast
agree with
break.
that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let, or if at the very least, because I actually saw this for the first time, maybe I guess noticing it. The Lakers was milking the clock last night. I don't know if you noticed that shit, but they were like, "Look, we're gonna get as
Oh
many
yeah.
as possessions as
Oh
possible,
yeah, I did see
slow it
that.
down
Yeah.
because LeBron is tired and old, and that's smart. If you go by numbers, like how they should have been doing, they would have won the game. You know what I'm saying? By possession, and they were just having so many bricks. They were losing the game. The Denver should not have done that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just ridiculous. They should not have came back. But if you do that, I think that'll be good for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for Phoenix,
For Phoenix, fuck, I don't know. They got nothing, bro. Watch Phoenix, and it's like it just good.
what are they doing well? I don't know. What do they do good? I don't know.
I it's
I
just
don't
nothing
know.
there. I don't see anything. It's like I don't see no chemistry. I don't see
I
where
got
someone
him.
fits in the corner. Like then you got Gordon. Then they just got home with people who shoot the
Yeah.
same spot. Like I don't know. It just you would think if it, I just think like you had a D'Antoni type of offense where everybody's moving around, but nobody wants to move around. They just want to stop and shoot, and so it's just not gonna work. Do they even have a real point guard on their team? Like that's why I don't know. I don't see anything with them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be
What you
my
think,
thing with
Coop?
Phoenix. To get back in the series, they have to get more assists. They have 16 assists game one, 19 in game two. You gotta assist the ball. You gotta pass the ball more, bro. And they go back and see how many
That's a
turnovers
lot.
they had. They had a lot of turnovers tonight. You cannot turn the ball over like that. Against a team like this, young team, they just gonna
Mm.
run on your ass all night long. Game one, he had 15. Tonight, he had like 19. So you cannot turn the ball over, and that's losing
Mm.
possessions. Against a team like this, that's gonna run your motherfucker. They're gonna run you all out the gym. So like he said,
Yeah.
KD got to step up as well. Devin Booker really
Mm-hmm.
he the one in my opinion. Booker you like 20-some years old, bro. This supposed to be the peak. This supposed to be one of your playoff feats too. You supposed to be going hard this playoff.
Dude,
They
supposed
come
to.
and get you some more help, nigga. Like
That's a
this
good
supposed to
point.
be
That's
your
a damn good
shit.
point.
This supposed to be your shit, and he 6, 15, 18 points a night. Like that ain't gonna cut it, bro. Like he has to step up. And the same way we're talking about Paul George and Kawhi, him and
Mm.
KD got to be doing the same thing. Take over the game. And Bradley Beal, he should have the easiest fucking job. Just sit there in the court, sit wherever you're gonna sit, catch the ball, be ready to score, be ready to make a play, bro. Like 15 points game one, and
Mm-hmm.
that shit ain't gonna cut it. So that's the way they have to get their stars. The stars got to win this series. It's simple as that. And they, in my opinion, on them.
Honestly, I agree with that 100%. Like, honestly, I look at him like, what if CP3 would have been better on this team than Bradley Bill?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
feel like I feel like he would have been like
They need
y'all
a
were
point
premature on
guard.
that. Like yeah, you should have gave that another year. Like getting rid of Aiton, I kind of understand a little bit more, but like CP3, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, give them a
I don't
year.
know.
Let them niggas
I mean,
like
Aiden, like that's you're right because Nurkic playing and he's playing well. They need another big body
yeah,
honestly,
like
but they getting
this,
killed on the board
yeah.
sometimes. But I agree with that though. Yeah, CP3 would have been perfect for this fucking team. Would have been perfect. But for
All right, so
Minnesota,
moving on to the next
they
team that
got
we had
they
today.
got to do what they got to do. They got to continue just to hoop, bro. They gonna win this
Yeah,
all if they continue to play
I'm
the same
I'm liking
game
what I'm
plan.
seeing.
They can
Same
I'm
game
liking
plan.
what they some niggas, bro. They balling, bro. I like it.
who-
That's why, bro. The first game
So
I seen that TikTok, I was like, bro, let me change my pick, bro. Them niggas was fucking that bitch me later.
swagging,
Fucking your bitch
yeah.
me later. So I was like, hold on, man.
They
Nah,
were
man. Them niggas was vibing.
vibing, bro. They were vibing with each other for real. All right, so the
Already
next
know.
one
Yeah,
we got
that's
is
their team chemistry. It's over.
the Bucks and the Pacers. For me,
Who do I
I
have?
think
Who do I have?
all the
You know who
Bucks
I
needs
have?
is Giannis to come back. Huh?
He coming back? Who do I have?
No, you got the Bucks beating the Pacers.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because I was about to
Huh?
get phony, but never mind. I was about to get phony, but it's all good.
Yeah,
Because if
you
Giannis don't come
had
back, I don't know. Bucks
you
and
had
seven.
Bucks
Bucks and
four
six.
They
three.
knocked 37.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, Bucks
Bucks and seven.
Bucks 4-3. I think, but so all I think the Bucks needs is Giannis to get there, and it's a wrap. I think I thought they were gonna go down 0-2, honestly, but exactly what I said as well though was Giannis and Dame are the two clutchest players in the playoffs, and this nigga ball twice, 35-point games, like 30-point games back to back. Like he is showing that playoff Dame, that Dame time Dame. So like, just like I said, that nigga going off
Huh?
and Giannis going off being clutches. What? What?
Playoff damn 35 points first half, 0 in the second?
He had 0 in the second half.
0.
Did he have 0? That's wild. Well, still having 35 is still good though. I still take that shit. Like that's still something.
That's
0
facts
points.
though,
Yeah,
bro.
he's on the Anthony
That's
Davis
facts.
wave. He's on Anthony, but like
That's
he
facts.
hasn't looked this good all season. And if there's a time to look this good,
Nah, yeah.
it's in the playoffs, and I like
And
that.
we know, yeah,
So
we
like,
know.
let Giannis come in. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. No one's stopping Giannis, and It took the Pacers to have Pascal Siakam to score a
Hey,
35,
brother,
36-point game to win. What's
Yeah,
up?
you,
but
you
that's
think he's healthy? You think he's healthy?
Huh?
You think Giannis is gonna be
Giannis?
100%? That
I
calf?
think so
You said
because
you had the injury. You
I
said
Yeah, I think because they went up, they won one game. I really thought they were gonna go down 0-2 because they won one game. I think he won't come back to game four. If he comes back game four, he's completely healthy, and that'll be a good game to come back and win. And then to go back on the road, go back home right after that. Yeah, I think
Let me see when
he
did he
should
hurt
come back game
himself?
four completely healthy. He hurt himself. It was the week of my birthday, so April 10th. Yeah, so about next week. If yeah, later on this week, game four for sure. Game four for sure. He's there.
So, what do you
And
think
he'll
in
be
Game
completely
Four?
healthy.
The Bucks be up or down?
I think they might be down by that time. Um, unless Dame just drop a 40-point game or something like that, which he can do. I think they're gonna be down 2-1,
That
Yeah,
ain't gonna
and
be
then
enough,
Giannis
man.
gonna come in,
40,
make it 2-2,
they
and
still would have
then
lost.
it's gonna be 3-2 Bucks. Huh?
The thing about what you said about Dame time, that he if he would
Hmm.
have dropped tonight, they still would have lost by a lot.
Hmm.
Like the rest of the team got to step
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying a 40-point type game is going to like not this game, but like if it does happen in game three, it's gonna be a win. If Dame scores 40, it's gonna be a win. That's what I'm saying.
Got
But
you,
that's
got
what
you.
I think for the Bucks. Honestly, Bucks just need Giannis to get there, and they're taking the series. It's a wrap, in my opinion. Nothing else needed to be done. Just Giannis' presence being there is
I
enough.
think it's going
Now
seven.
for
And Giannis
the,
gonna lose.
I think it's going 7-2. For the Pacers, I need Halliburton to start stepping it up a little bit. He
Fuck that
needs
nigga, man.
to.
That
I
nigga
need
Charlotte,
see.
bro.
I
Yeah,
mean, I have to go
exactly.
back.
He needs to step it up a bit. He's not hitting his parlay numbers. If you're not hitting your parlay numbers, that
Well,
means you need to
point,
do it
point,
better. This is your playoff. I'm not
point, point.
seeing a playoff Halliburton right now. Like he's
Well,
playing good,
Nah, shit.
wait
but
till they
like
go back.
you know what I'm saying, like a playoff Dame, like a playoff Jimmy. I'm not really seeing. I mean,
It's
I
not a
still believe
thing.
he's injured personally. What?
You say
I
what,
said,
Ross?
thing. Give you see the commercials?
Hey, it's not a
Oh,
thing.
they're not touching
Not
too much.
a thing.
But
Um,
that's what I think the Pacers needs to do. I think if Halliburton starts to like lock in and start clicking again like he was doing at the beginning of the season, it's a wrap for the Bucks because that's what had them lost early in the season to these niggas. Was Halliburton doing his crazy, ugly 3-point shot and it was going in, having zero turnovers and like 14 assists. Like, dude's efficient as fuck. And if he's on like that, the Bucks can't do nothing to stop him.
um, yeah. Just wait till they go home. I feel like when they go home, he gonna go off, and he'll get in rhythm, and he'll get right.
Who you got, Ross, in the series?
Man, that depends on. I don't. If he don't come back by game four, they're not coming. They're not digging themselves out of that. Be right. So I think it might have to be the Pacers because I don't see Dame being able to do it by himself,
Oh,
especially with how he's been doing it. Maybe he'll go off in the fourth quarter or something instead of the first and second. Like, what are they? You know what they're doing? They're just starting zone to him and letting everyone else shoot, and they know they're not gonna make it. And Dame's just and he can't do nothing because if you doubling him from half court the whole game, you have to pass it out. And they know that these niggas
I need to
do
see
this.
more from Middleton, for
Middleton,
real.
I was about to say that Middleton got to do something. Like he got to be the
You
Middleton
got to
he was
he
a couple years
and
ago
he
when
had
they
a little like playoff
signed him
sparks here and there too. Like he had some playoff sparks. So I'm like it's in
to
him to
Lopez
see
off.
some make some happen. Huh?
I said Lopez went off. He did pretty good at 22.
He's always good, man. He's
Yeah,
never bad. So what you
but yeah,
think, Coop, for oh, did you give your answer, Ross, between what the Pacers needs to do and what the Bucks need to do?
oh yeah. Well, that's what I said. What the Pacers needs to do, but what the Bucks need to do, man. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't really just hope and
You
pray
know,
that
like Doc Rivers.
because there's nothing really else. There's nothing else. If you look at the team itself, unless Middleton steps up, I don't see him player by player being better than the Pacers. So I feel like Pacers have more than enough to beat them before Giannis comes back. But if Giannis comes back, then it should be a fairly easy, you know, victory over because I don't think the Pacers have enough.
Yeah,
the Pacers
Giannis is
they
just
need to
one
just
of one.
they need to continue to run the offense through Pascal Siakam. Like run the offense through him. Let Halliburton get like let Halliburton get off through him. He assist man already, but if if he getting off, hopefully that'll open up the lane so he can get some open threes and shit. So if they continue to do that, and the bench got to play better, a little bit better than they played tonight, but the starters been crazy, so it didn't matter tonight. For the Bucks, man, like you said, it's Middleton. Middleton has to step up while Giannis is out, at least. Even when Giannis comes back, I don't think Giannis can be 100%.
At bare minimum, that's a good point. Yeah.
He has to step up while he's out, for sure. And definitely when he comes back, in my opinion, because I don't think he's going to be 100%. That calf's going to be, that's a crazy injury, especially the way he played basketball. He's banging down low. He can get injured any time. He's jumping all the damn time. But I think if they get Giannis back, it should be.
That calf is going to be sore regardless every day. After once he starts playing.
I don't know if y'all seen that video on Twitter.
It's going to be sore every day.
They had a Joel. He was like tweaking. He couldn't blink his left eye. He was like rolling so hard. Well, not rolling, but he was on the painkiller so hard, like he couldn't control his shit.
Yeah.
Because they painkiller him up. You can just tell he's injured, bro. Like you can see how
numbing everything. Yeah. Bro. I was just saying. I was thinking that like he was like jogging and limping every time I saw him go up and down the corner. I'm like, man, this dude's not healthy. That dude's not healthy, and he's giving it his all. And I fuck with it. I fuck like because it was almost enough.
Yeah.
It was man, that I know that shit. That was a gut punch for real.
Yeah,
for Philly, which almost beat them. But let's go to that game. What does Philly need to do to win? What does the Knicks need to do to win the series?
Philly got
go ahead.
Ross. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
When we talked about the first time we got on this hoe, Tobias fucking Harris. I told you then. He has to be the guy. You cannot have Maxey and Embiid go off.
Yeah.
Go off and you have 10 points, 8 points. You can't do that being a third guy like that, bro. And your points matter in both of these series, in both of the games. The games are close. So if you kick up 15, 20-point game, 18-point game, your team is likely to win. So he has to step up.
Man, you know how much he had last game?
Well, yeah.
Game 2? 7 points.
Yeah, come on, bro. You can't do that.
God damn.
You can't do that.
That's unacceptable. Kyle Lowry should
if he had 15,
it up.
If he has, that's what I'm saying. That's why if it's Tobias Harris, what's his name? Oubre, he plays well. His energy defensively, shooting the threes a couple times, he plays good.
I'm sorry.
Soon playing good defense. Harris has to step up.
Harris had 10 points last game. He had 7 in the first. That's unacceptable. It's not. And you playing 41 minutes, bro?
That's crazy.
You can't get a few layups, bro. 41 minutes, 10 points.
He be smoking them hoes. And early he be smoking layups like
big
that's
for
right,
that.
bro.
Too big
he
for
be
that.
Smoking them hoes, bro. But it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think
he has to step up
for Philly. Yeah, he has to step up, and he has to step up, or someone else. If not him, someone else has to start
it has to be him.
Carrying a little bit. Because it could,
literally has to be.
I don't know, man. It could. I think Oubre can be it as well.
Oubre is not going to give you like Tobias Harris. He has potential to give you a 25, 27 point game. Like he can give you, he can do that shit when he wants to. To Oubre, he's Tobias Harris
20, 22,
10. You know what I mean? Like he's really inconsistent. I like his energy though. His energy. He always come out and say he always infectious with his energy, playing good defense like that. So he's a good player in that is his role. But Harris has to be the scorer. He gets the ball to me. How many shots he put up? He put up more than 7, 8 shots. Nigga, you gotta score. So and that's what if they get some points out of him, some meaningful points, bro. They'll win the next couple games for sure. At home in Philly.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win in Philly. Yeah. The Philly fans crazy. Y'all Philly fans are crazy.
And they don't play until what? They don't play until Friday.
And we lost Ross. Um, what about New York?
Nice on Thursday. New York, um, get Jalen Brunson going early.
I think so
When
too.
he's
He
hot,
has not had a good game yet.
nah, yeah, when he's hot, that offense is it's easier for DiVincenzo. Ain't no nigga can shoot like this, bro. That
Mm-hmm.
nigga can shoot. He be shooting that hoe. It's
Oh,
hotter.
it is.
It's easier for people like them. Um,
Mhm.
like the role players, they play better when he's hot, in my opinion. And you can, the record shows, you can look it up, I'm sure. But if you get him going earlier, you'll be good. And you got to shut down Joel Embiid, slow him down as much as you can. Because other than that,
Mhm.
it should be good.
Okay.
Yeah,
And let's go with
yeah,
the Magic and Cavs. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Let's go with the Magic and Cavs. I think the Magic just need Banchero to give me. He has to go off. He has to go off because,
I don't
and
think it'll be
as he
enough.
goes off, it opens up. I think it will because I think it will open up everyone else to have their moments. Cole Anthony, Kate, um, like is it, wait, it's not Kate Cunningham. Is it Kate Cunningham or
No, it's Cole
what's the
Anthony and Jalen
Jalen
Suggs.
Jalen Suggs? Like Banchero going off will open up things for both of them niggas to go off, which will have the team win. So I think if Banchero, however pronounced, um, is constantly giving 30, 35 a night, that's going to be enough to win because
That's
everyone else is going to
that's
be
why
feeding off of that, in my opinion.
that's a big ag.
You don't think that's a bit ass,
That's
but
a
I'm
big
saying
ag.
what does it need to take for them to win? That's what it will take. I'm not saying it's not
Uh,
impossible, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it will need to take.
yeah,
That's the
I think
question.
you're
What will
right.
it need to take?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I.
true.
And then for the
Um,
Cavs to keep keep Garland and Mitchell. One or the other has to be hot. Both can't be cold on the same day. I think you need that outside presence to one of those two to be out because they got enough some guys inside, to make things happen. But if they're hot on the outside, one of them, it's a wrap. They can go pretty far, honestly, with them too. What do you think
yeah.
for the?
Uh, I'm gonna go with the Cavs. Yeah, it's really Mitchell for me. Garland needs to be the number two, like the assist man. And I think, like you said, that if you get
Mhm,
Mitchell going, he's same way like for Brunson. If you get Mitchell going early, he's gonna be attacking, hitting threes, middies. That should get everybody else
mhm,
open. That should get as soon as he now if he's driving the
yep.
defense collapse, he kicking the Garland, he kicking the Mobley, he kicking the shooters. Get him going early, and the rest should be pretty
Mhm,
much easy against this young team. Like you say, it's gonna be pretty tough for Orlando. For them, I would say get the. I would go the opposite of what you said. Honestly, I think Ben Carroll gonna get his. He's like a Camelo. He can. I'm a bucket. I'm gonna get my bucket. So y'all, Jalen,
mhm,
Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac, whoever, Wagner, y'all get y'all bucket, man. Come out the game hot. Let's come out start early. Get them some early easy shots. Let them get into rhythm, especially at home in the next two games. They should be able to win one of these games, honestly. Let them get into rhythm, and
yeah.
then I think, in my opinion, I think Ben Carroll, he's a I'm a bucket, bro. I get hot like that type shit. So I feel like he can let his others around him get going to get him going. Because then if they gotta stay
Mhm,
true to Wagner, they can't help off on you when you get your post on when you get a
mhm.
mismatch. They can't help off because Wagner
Have
hit
them
50
start
threes
respecting
already.
the role players' shots.
If if
Have them
if,
start
if Jalen
respecting those
Suggs,
shots.
if
Yeah.
Jalen Suggs and Anthony and whoever else, Markel folks, they come in hitting their shots. When they pass the ball down low and you about to do your motherfucking thing, they want to send help. They can't, or they will be
Yep.
more hesitant to do so because you got people who ready to shoot. If they get their
Yep.
outside presence going early, like the others going, I think they can at least at home. It's gonna be tough on the road. Go back to Cleveland, especially against the experienced team who've been there in the last couple of years. It's gonna be tough, but
Mhm.
if they can get at home and get their energy, their young run, yeah, I think they'll be okay for the next couple of games. At least you get one. Don't get swept
Don't get swept.
for real. Don't get swept,
I
bro.
definitely feel you on that. I would say Pelicans Thunder, but we only have one game to go off of on that. That's the
Yeah,
only
no,
one. So we did Dallas. Boston Heat.
that's only one game too.
I don't think there's
Better one, right?
anything that he can do at this point. Yeah, I think the only
No,
way that
nigga,
the Heat
they got
can
our
get a
number.
win
They
in.
got our number.
I mean, I didn't know Jimmy was going to be out for the whole series. That was not what I was expecting. Like Jimmy would come back like game at least three. He can
All
play
right,
make a difference. But
all right.
maybe Terry Rozier, maybe he can have like a big game to make something happen. But Miami,
Hell
Miami
no.
still won at home. All their role players hitting shots. That's what happens with Miami. But I don't see much that can happen for them to win it all. I mean, win the series. Boston just
I guess
needs to
my
show
Boston
up,
Celtics.
and that's all they would have to do. Because like Porzingis could be out and they could still win.
They
Jalen
gotta lock
Brown could be
in.
like if everyone
They gotta lock in.
be out. They should lock in. They should get the sweep and make it a statement. That's what should happen. Make it a
Exactly.
sweep, make a statement like, yeah, we are the best team.
Is that
And
what I
show that
put?
we
Or
can lock in and
I
finish
put
people
4-1.
off. Boston 4-2,
Oh
four
damn!
two
Okay, that makes two
Boston.
games. I'm
But
gonna
I
put the
think we
Boston
both were
there.
thinking that Jimmy was gonna be
Jimmy,
there
yeah.
at
I
least
think
one
but they
game
were saying that's what they were
because you're
saying.
like
That's what
Spoelstra. You said Spoelstra would get you one. Jimmy's gonna get you one. So
mm.
like that's why I was like, yeah. But that's what that one's like. Not much can happen.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they say out to the
People
16th. Damn.
miracles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That without Jimmy, it's a difference. Unless
yeah.
one of these
They put somebody
other
there.
players become Super Saiyan 2 playoff mode out of nowhere. Jalen Green find out he having a baby type shit. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
happen. There's not much can happen. So that being said, I think the last one that we've not talked about is the Lakers and Nuggets. Let me double check. Get the Heat, the Clippers, Bucks, Thunder, no point. Cavs, Sixers, Suns, Pacers. Yep. So what do you think Los Angeles needs to do to win the series? What do you think Denver needs to do to win the series?
Shit, they got to keep playing. How they playing, man? They system, a team is just built. They built together. They
It
all fit.
works.
I think
It's a
they just don't.
well-oiled machine. Like every cog,
Yeah,
tick, 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 correctly.
yeah.
Yeah,
Lakers. I don't know, man. D'Lo gotta keep going.
yeah,
You can't get in a good first half and then be solid like that in the second, or be like that. Like you have to come back. And Austin Reeves
mm,
didn't play. He didn't play like shit these last 2 games. The bench is playing bad.
yeah.
They have the talent because defensively they can do it.
AD
They
cannot
showed
have
last night
zero
they can
points in
do it.
the fourth quarter.
That's it.
AD
That's it.
cannot have 0 points in the fourth quarter. Not you, not
That's
on this team, not against this team. Not you, not
yeah.
on this team, and not against this team. You
He
cannot
was
do
doing
that.
so
They're
good
not.
against
You can't
Jokic, though,
sleep. You
bro.
can't.
He was doing so good against Jokic.
Huh? He was
He was
doing so
doing
good.
last night.
Like,
He was doing
what the
good. He
fuck?
was knocking his shot and
What?
everything. He
What?
was doing. He was
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what? Why? How did this? Like, demand the ball or something. Like, make sure you see one go in.
yeah.
At least so you can like get that and demand to see one to go in. If it take at least go 0 for 3, 0 for 4. Some I don't know. You gotta.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
made no sense.
AD gotta. Yeah, yeah. The role players gotta start role playing,
They have
and
to,
they
bro.
not.
Like,
Reeves.
and that's the reason why. That's
Does
the reason
it?
I think they really
This
struggle there.
this is just like the eye test for me. Does it look like Austin Reeves playing like a little scared, like cautious?
Yeah, he ain't got that same
Keep an
swagger
eye
he
on the
played
next
with.
game.
Normally.
You know what I'm saying? He's like
Yeah,
playing like yes, I don't know, maybe because last year he was just literally playing with house money because he didn't have his contract yet. And now I don't think he's looking not to fuck up instead of trying to ball, if that makes sense.
it does.
Something
No,
to keep an
it
eye
does.
out.
But he has to, cause man, I think he can take some of the people off the dribble. You can take Jamal Murray off the
He
dribble. I feel
can.
like, you know. So it's he
I think he
got a
can
swag right
too.
now.
Like
And
he has a nice dribble pull
Too.
up.
Rui Hachimura, like
Yeah, they're not locked in,
he's
bro.
a hooper. They're not locked in. It's just, but if they do, I think they can win these next 2 games. The
And
game they had the game
and
plan last night, bro. Man, that was a good game. This was crazy.
I
Yeah,
think
they had
I
the game plan.
think a good game plan for the Lakers to win the series is try to have the role players get hot first before KD. Before AD, before LeBron, because I feel like they can. If they
Yeah.
can get hot first, if they can have the high scoring first quarter, like instead of the starters,
They did.
everything else will
That was
fall into
last
place.
game.
Yeah.
D-Lo had 4 threes in the first quarter.
Well, that's their keys to
It,
success, and it almost proved it
yeah,
to be right. So
it's and but like you're right. I'm not disagreeing because if Austin Reeves would have had, oh, I'm
yeah,
gonna take the box. I don't know how much he had, but if he would have had some, his typical Austin Reeves game, they win that game. I'm just going to Austin
let's
Reeves.
see.
He had 9 points total, so I know he ain't do shit in the first
No,
quarter. And
no,
Rui had 3. He
for
had
yeah.
6 points off the
Jeez.
bench, bro. 6.
That's insane. I didn't see that. 6 points off the bench is crazy,
Six
bro.
points off the bench, bro. Gabe Vincent 0 for 2 for 3. He's getting cardio out there.
But they only took 5 shots, and that's what I'm saying. They need the ball needs to be passed around a bit more. You know,
It's not their fault, man.
what's crazy is,
You got
what's crazy. Like this how you know it was the Lakers lost on a situational thing. The Lakers shot 48% and 43%. Denver shot 44% and 23%. They outshot Denver in the 3-pointer and total field goal percentage, but they lost. So like they have a good game plan. It's possible. Like at first, like I'm like, I mean, technically they are 10-0 the last time they played. But at first I was like, I don't see the Lakers beating Denver because like I haven't seen it. Like, what is it gonna look like? I don't know. Now that I see a little glimpse of what it looks like, I feel a little bit more optimistic about the Lakers having a chance to win it. Hold up, boss calling me. Oh, he's telling me out of that.
he could add him back.
Let
He
me
could have come.
see.
I ain't know how to do it.
I don't see him in the. Let me see. Oh,
Yeah, that's the game.
copy. This is good to know. Mm. Can you
I'll say
text him
Kevin Porter
saying I
averages
sent him the
21 and
email?
9.
Uh, there we go.
There you go.
Coop, it's already been an hour.
That's crazy.
What?
Nigga, I thought y'all
So
could hear
we're
me
at,
this whole
so
time.
we're asking. I was asking.
And,
I kept
you
talking
get in
and
the
shit.
chat.
I'm like, damn,
Oh,
these niggas not hear me. But yeah, my
um,
person, my role play for the Lakers, Brandon, like I told you the other day, is Rui Hachimura. That nigga got to step the fuck up, bro. If he can step
okay.
up,
So that's what the Lakers need to win
yes, because that nigga
the
only had
series.
3 points, bro. Look,
3
look,
points, man.
he only had
Okay.
3 points and he was 1 for 7. All that nigga do is shoot either a three or a dunk, nigga. So you couldn't give me 2 more dunks and we won the game. Like I don't understand. Like Austin Reeves had 9 points. Yeah, he can give me a little bit more. But like Rui, and I told you the other day, like he got to be the one because he's another big body you can throw on Jokic because you got LeBron. We can't have LeBron on Jokic, bro. Yeah, and maybe for a couple possessions, but we need somebody
Mm,
else over there because AD can't do it. Rui, you got to be the one. You know what I'm saying? Give us 10 and 10. That's all we need. You have 5 rebounds. You can get a couple more, but you can give us 10 points, bro. Give us 10,
mm,
and the Lakers can win that game. You know what I'm saying? With with Denver,
No.
damn, nigga. I don't know, because their shots were good looks. It was just in and out. A lot of their shots was in and out, especially
Yep.
that second and third quarter when they had that big lead. The Lakers didn't really earn that lead. They niggas just had more good, not good looks, just more shots go in than Denver. And that was the sad part about it. I'm like, bro, they should win this game. It's theirs to lose. And them motherfuckers, 20 points. Like, I don't know. Maybe Darvin Ham needs to call a timeout, call a play, like, hey, this is how Brad.
Maybe Darvin needs to coach. Oh,
What the
Ross
fuck?
got kicked
Again?
He's talking too loud. I don't know. I agree. Darvin Ham needs to get the fuck out of there, bro. Well, acting like he needs to get out. They need to fire his ass. Let me see.
Yeah, they do. It makes no sense. Yeah.
Get off the Walmart internet connection, Ross.
What are you talking about?
You should just keep disconnecting.
I don't know why.
All right, yeah. So you were saying, what does Denver need to do to win this?
Yeah, you didn't hear none of that shit. Damn it. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, really, they didn't do anything wrong. Their shots just didn't fall. A lot of their shots in the second, third quarter was going in and out. Like, it was good looks. It was really good looks. They were just they just weren't falling. So really, they have the perfect game plan. They have everything set up for them. Their shots just gotta fall, and not just rely on Jokic to be crazy going off. Like, I don't know how that nigga get 10 rebounds in the first quarter and not even do anything. Like, you didn't see him box out nobody. Ball just came to him. Like, it's crazy.
Just raise his hand. We got it. Thank you. Little baby
But you
hop.
know what they could do,
Too much
though?
vertical.
They need to try and get Jokic in foul trouble, because I think they can, but they just don't go after him enough. Because he be fouled.
That's what worked last game when AD was going at him on the offensive end. And AD had a good
Get that
game
nigga off the court. Get Jokic off
he had
the
a good
court.
game.
Because if you can get Jokic off the court, we can rely on Murray. Go ahead, Murray. Do whatever. Go do that shit. Because, yeah, he might have found his groove, but if they would have won that game, I think they could have won the series. Because I think his mind would have been fucked up for the rest of the series. But now he got his groove back, and he saw it go in, and he hit a game winner. No, that's just gonna carry over the next game. So they got to do something. They got to come out strong. But the problem is they just don't finish. Like, they can play him, but the Denver Nuggets just plays and they stay consistent. They don't have ups, they don't have downs. The Lakers they be getting up, and then as good as they are, they do stupid shit.
Yeah. Ain't no cap on that. Because, like, when I was watching that, I was like, doesn't feel like the Lakers are. I mean, the Nuggets are out of this. Even when they're like up 15, when I'm like, no, Nuggets can still win this.
Nigga, like when Caldwell Pope had that dunk, that nigga had 6 points the whole game. But those 2 points right there made a huge fucking difference because of stupid turnovers.
Changes. The stats that you cannot see.
6 points.
Momentum.
Right.
Momentum.
And then they were down when he scored that dunk, but that dunk was like I think a push that had them go like from like 12 to 10 and brought it down, before before the end of the third quarter.
Locked in. Everyone got locked in. Like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We rocking with your teammates. Yeah. It's different. It's different. You got anything else you're thinking about? Want to speak about? The floor is open. Switch to football.
Did you see that fight?
No. I'm watching this shit. I mean, homie got 1.5 million even though he lost. So.
No, he got more than that, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cool. Who do you want? And Brandon, who do you want in the first round draft picks for your teams?
Are we gonna pause before the draft or no? Not now, Thursday. No,
what?
Probably not.
Who do you want your first round draft pick to be?
I would love to be Jaden Daniels.
Who do you think it will be?
Jaden
You think so?
trade away for another player and get and go for Shadur Sanders next year.
So you think
That's what I
they'll
think.
tank again this year?
If Jaden Daniels, if no, I think if Jaden Daniels isn't getting like they're that's the guy that they want. If he's not available, then they'll be open to trade that pick because I feel like the gap from like quarterback 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and where they can potentially land is not that big. So like I can see Bo Nix in the second round. I can see Penix Jr. in the second round. So if
Mm.
and how far of a difference are they all from each other truly between Penix Jr., JJ McCarthy for whatever reason why his name is on here. I don't understand why everyone's so high on that nigga. But I would JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, Penix Jr., Drake May even. All of them I would say is like a B to B plus quarterback. So if I get one out of the B in the second round instead of getting a B plus in the first round, what's the point of doing that? So get another draft pick for next year and get a later draft pick out of that, and then find your quarterback in the second round because there can be some there available if Jane Daniels not there. Or maybe roll the dice on Marvin Harrison, but I think getting a receiver right now is not a priority, even though he is generational talent. I wouldn't mind having him, but I think trading back,
Generational.
get another first round next year instead. What? What'd you say?
I said generational. That's crazy. But go ahead.
I don't think so though. That's what they're saying. Like he's a generational
Oh,
receiver.
no.
Like, bro, I don't know. I mean, so like that would be the reason why you get him, but I don't. What's the point of having a receiver if you have no quarterback or O line to get
No
him the
point.
ball? So like it's pointless. You'll find another receiver next year. There's always a great
So
one that comes out.
you don't think the Patriots will go for offensive lineman?
I mean, if they do now with the third pick, they're gonna trade that. That's what I'm saying. Trade it for another player,
Mm.
like to push back and then get another
Yeah,
first round next year.
get a
That's what I
couple
think is
offensive
really
line
happening
or
if Jane
some
Daniels not
defensive
there.
players.
And then
You think?
and then you pick at that point. Huh?
Do you think OJ would go defense if he would trade and he's like, look, I'm gonna stack up on defense. We can't get the
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
Yeah.
he
We
will
lose.
go defense. Yeah, you definitely should for that
Save his
number
ass.
one, like your first round pick. Yeah, like no point. Because then your second round pick is gonna be like a high first round and like low first round anyway.
Yeah,
So you get the better defensive player now and let that nigga grow because it shows like young defense players that come in have all been pretty nice. Like Will Anderson was nice, Michael Parson was nice. Like young guys can come in and start being a factor now, and then the defensive side, especially if it's an
especially
edge rusher.
under.
Yeah, Patriots. I mean, we have Judon, which is nice, but like get an edge rusher. I mean, we need a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
one.
think there's any hole that's completely like not available. Everyone's available right now from top to bottom on all the rosters, except like cornerback position. They really like Christian Gonzalez, but he was nice when he did play. But coming off injury, we'll see what you can do. They like Judon as well, but nothing that
What
like
about
everyone's
linebacker?
like throwing out all of them. Huh?
Who do y'all have
Good
at
second
linebacker?
linebacker too.
Oh.
Um, I can't remember right now. I think we had some loss. What? Oh, okay.
I was actually, bro.
Eric, who you think the Eagles gonna get?
I think we're gonna get
Bum, bum,
the
bum,
cornerback from Toledo.
bum, 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 bum.
They say he the next Sauce Gardner, so
Yeah,
he look good. Well, I want them to get though. I want them to get Cooper DeJean, the white dude from Iowa.
yeah.
He nice.
Him and
And he,
He is
Blake
nice.
can have a little thing.
yeah, for real, for real. I ain't gonna be mad at it because he could play safety. He's fast as hell. He could play inside slot. So I would like that.
Yeah,
One of the two.
Is Who do you think, Ross?
Yeah, what you got?
I want us to go cornerback. God, I want us to
Yeah,
go cornerback so bad.
it's a boy
Um,
from Toledo.
but I don't really. I don't know. I see them probably going like,
D-line, something like that.
yeah, D line, linebacker, something like that. Because that's really where we're at. Linebacker, cornerback is what we need. Because our offense is good. Maybe some offensive linemen, but I don't think our first round pick. I don't think our first.
No, first round gonna be D-line, cornerback, or one or two. If it's because linebacker, there's no good first round linebackers anyway
Yeah,
that
yeah.
play our
And
scheme.
I think we're gonna give Dean.
Um,
Well, they have to. We ain't got nobody else.
you know what I'm saying? So they might go second, third round and get Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
yeah,
Trotter
yeah,
Senior
yeah.
play for the Eagles. Get Trotter Jr. from Clemson.
That'll be
He
holes.
like he projected like third round. He's just like he like a D. He like an undersized, fast, he covered linebacker. So he'll be decent. But that first round pick got to be D line or cornerback. Honestly, it needs to be cornerback.
It needs to be
Period.
cornerback. It needs to be.
Period.
I feel if we get a nice,
And trade. It'd be cornerback and you trade Bradbury ass. Get you like a fifth round pick or some shit, sixth round pick. You know, you know,
you
you
think
think about
somebody
it.
pick him?
Huh?
You think somebody will actually pick him up?
Hell yeah. No, had one bad year.
Yeah, I just want discussion.
But that year to win football, that nigga he
Where
was
do you,
nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
and what about the Texans? What do y'all
Um,
Texans,
think should be their draft?
what they don't have first round pick, do they? Where
Nope,
they
they
pick?
only have a second. They traded to I think what was it, Minnesota? What was that trade?
Oh, first round pick. I mean second round. That's really like a luxury pick at that point because
honestly, maybe a running
and they
back. No, we
I
got
would
a
say
running
running back or they not running back no more because they got
back. Tight end.
I would say maybe O line get some. You can never go wrong O line or D line if there's like a good D lineman. Like if that dude from Texas Sweat, if he's there, he probably won't be, but if he's there high second round, you go get him. You go probably trade up or get him. He's a really
You're
good
right.
DC.
The Texans do have a luxury pick, man. They are good.
So
So they traded their first round pick to the Vikings for two second round picks in the future. So they're gonna have the Vikings 2024 second round pick and the Vikings 2025 second round pick.
Oh, that's
So the
nice.
Vikings are
they got
ass.
two they got two
Could be
second rounds this year.
yeah.
Okay,
They
so
got two
yeah,
this year and they got
I
two
would
next
say
year.
I would say go get
That's
it's
smart.
it's a deep cornerback class and you maybe can trade
What's that
up
dude named Kool Aid McKendry or McKinstry, whatever dude name?
Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yeah, he gonna be nice. He's gonna be first round though.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have the luxury that they can trade up. They got two second round picks.
Yeah.
That's damn near first. Or they can hold those two second rounds. That's like two having
Especially if it's the
two
Vikings. The
A-minus
Vikings
first
they're
round picks.
gonna the Vikings division's tough now. And it might
No,
get
yeah, they're
tougher
gonna
with
be.
Caleb Williams in there. So that could be like you're right, like a 31st, I mean a 34th, 35th pick potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see
What
that,
is it?
but
So
it's potential.
they got it this year, right?
hmm
They got the Vikings pick this year, right?
Which isn't bad. Yeah,
Yeah, it
2024.
should be like a well, like a
It's a nice
12
pick. 30, yeah. Like second NFL second round
or
picks.
like 42.
Yeah.
The draft Thursday, right?
Yeah.
The
Let's
Texans
see.
have the 42nd round pick
42nd.
and the 59th.
That's a nice
Nice.
little pop.
Nice. Yeah. Cornerback Javon Bullard.
My
Nice.
Eagles
I
got two
like
second round
that.
picks
I
too.
like that Georgia cornerback.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I got work in the morning. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
Peace
All
out.
right. GG's. Peace out. Um, let's see. Yeah, anything else? Any other sports topic
Um,
cross your mind?
no, we talked about pretty much everything I want to talk about.
Uh, yeah, we went through a lot. Hour and 25 minutes.
Let's see.
Interesting. I feel like when it's football season, it's gonna be longer.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Gonna be dissecting that shit.
That's
Be
yeah,
dissecting that
dude.
shit for real, for real, for real.
Damn, I can't wait.
All right,
Can't
cool.
wait.
That was Logical Sports
All right, bro.
episode 1, season 1.
Episode one, the books.
Have a good yes, sir.
Peace out,
All
fam.
right. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? At? There we go.